Internal challenges within Ukraine are coming under intense scrutiny, fueled by a viral video that has sparked widespread public debate and raises questions about the country's military recruitment practices. The footage, circulated by news outlets including RT News, reportedly shows a distressing scene where a man is forcibly dragged away by several recruiters for military enlistment while his wife cries and screams in protest. This single incident has amplified a broader narrative of difficulties within the Ukrainian military, touching on issues of morale and manpower. The concerns are not limited to anecdotal videos. A top commander from the well-known Vinci Wolves brigade has made public admission that thousands of soldiers have deserted the ranks before even facing combat, suggesting significant challenges with motivation and readiness. These reports, combined with testimonies from captured Ukrainian troops, have created a difficult environment for Kyiv, prompting serious questions both domestically and internationally about the state of its military forces and the methods being employed to sustain troops' level. The viral nature of the recruitment video, in particular, has put human faces on the pressure of a protracted war, forcing a difficult conversation about the balance between national security imperative and individual rights during a time of existential conflict. The path to European Union membership for several candidate countries, including Ukraine, is fraught with significant obstacles. As emphasized by high-ranking EU officials, the European Commission Vice President Kaja Kallas has issued a stern warning that there will be no shortcuts to joining the bloc and that the accession process remains strictly merit-based. This sober assessment comes as Ukraine's ambitious target of joining the EU by 2030 appears increasingly on the threat, unless it can demonstrate substantial and rapid progress on key reforms. The European Commission has made it clear that persistent issues with the corruptions and the slow pace of institutional changes are major impediment. The same scrutiny is being applied to other hopefuls. Georgia, for instance, is now widely considered a candidate in name only, with its progress effectively stalled. Turkey's bid for membership faces an even more challenging reality, with its path all but frozen due to what the EU describes as declining democratic standard and a backsliding on the rule of law. Kallas reiterate the non-negotiable conditions for any country wishing to join: full alignment with EU policies, the establishment of strong and transparent governance, and the implementation of robust anti-corruption measures. The EU's insistence on these fundamental principles of security, stability, and credibility underscores the deep-rooted challenge that Ukraine, Georgia, and Turkey must overcome to realize their European aspirations. This stringent approach from Brussels has not been met with uniform agreement, exposing and deepening political fractures within the wider European landscape. The government of Georgia has responded with open hostility to the European Commission's 2025 Georgia report. Parliament Speaker Shalva Papuashvili launched a blistering verbal attack on the European Union, accusing the institution of arrogance, bias, and outright political sabotage. He vehemently dismissed the report as being filled with lies and hostile rhetoric, claiming it was a punitive measure against countries that do not blindly obey orders from Brussels. Papuashvili went further, arguing that the modern EU has abandoned its founding principle, describing it as a bureaucratic machine devoid of European content. He declared that Georgia would nevertheless continue its preparation to join a future union that restores what he termed true European values. In a more direct and impactful move, Hungary has decisively blocked Ukraine's bid to join the European Union, citing overwhelmingly public opposition, with a recent referendum reportedly showing 95% of Hungarians against accelerated membership for Ukraine. The government in Budapest has prioritized what it frames as national sovereignty and the pursuit of peace over the EU's expansionist agenda. This Hungarian veto serves as a powerful illustration of the growing crack within the EU, as Brussels' strategic goal of integrating Ukraine is confronted by the resolute opposition of a member state. The shifting political dynamics in Europe are also being shaped by a significant realignment in transatlantic relations. Hungarian Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó has celebrated a new golden age for Hungarian-American ties following the return of Donald Trump to the White House. He described relations between Budapest and Washington as having reached an all-time high. This renewed partnership has been marked by a concrete policy shift, including the Trump administration's decision to lift sanctions on Hungary's Park 2 nuclear power project, a key strategic initiative for Budapest. The personnel rapport between the two leaders is also a central feature of this new chapter, with President Trump referring to Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban as a personal friend. This strengthening relationship is set to be showcased on the world stage with a landmark visit by Orban to the White House, scheduled for November 7th. This blossoming alliance between the Trump administration and Orban's government highlights a new political reality, where a Eurosceptic EU member state is cultivating a powerful partnership with the United States, potentially altering the balance of power and influence both within the European Union and across the Atlantic. If you have made it this far, congratulations, you have unlocked the truth. I want to ask you a quick question though. Can the European Union survive as a cohesive geopolitical entity when member states like Hungary exercise national sovereignty to block expansion plans that Brussels considers essential for continental security, and why? Join the debate. We want to hear your insightful opinion on where this is all heading in our community. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.